up? Welcome back to the Pro Show. I'm your host, Profango, and if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But let's jump into what I want to talk about right now, and that's the fact that I love Mexicans. Not like I love black people, that's innate, you know, that's just in me. But I love Mexicans, and I admire them for their humility, and of course the fact that they're so modest. They do all the jobs that nobody else would do, while everybody else in the world is criticizing, being racist, and complaining about jobs being taken away and given to Mexicans because, you know, they pay them less. But let's be honest, who you know gonna work the jobs that Mexicans work? Really? I mean, you know, black people ain't about to go and push no broom, no fucking where. I mean, there are some, but for the most part, black people, the #1 spenders in this country, live way beyond their means to push a fucking broom. You can't get the new J's and some Gucci and get you some Dubs or whatever the fuck niggas is riding on in the hood on broom pushing salary. You just can't. There's just not no shit you could do. And we could tell, we know, we see that Mexicans, they not only live within their means, but they work together, and they got households and families and cousins and whole store, El Rey in Wisconsin. They work within their community like other cultures do, so of course their money multiplied within the community. Black people, we have to learn from that shit. That is some, we need to take fucking business 101 for Mexicans. But really, I love Mexicans because they're modest during this time of scrutiny and racism. I mean, they're not even up in arms. There have been some rallies about immigration, but it hadn't been violent. It hadn't been overlooked either, because the black president has definitely shown some favor and endorsements to our Hispanic special interest group. Something else we black people have not taken heed of. The fact that nobody's doing anything for our special interest group, not even our black president. But anyway, fuck all that shit. I do want to tell about one story with some Mexicans. I was many years ago, I was on a Greyhound coming from Phoenix, Arizona. And of course, from Phoenix you gotta go to New Mexico, and then Texas, and then you stop in El Paso. And El Paso got a lot of the, you know, Border Patrol and all that other good stuff. So there was this woman, Mexican woman, fine as shit. I'm talking body bang, okay? Bangarang, Never Neverland, look, Peter Pan type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about ass, hips, beautiful, gorgeous. She had her kid with her. They were going to Dallas. I guess they were going to where the kid's father was. And we get on the bus. We ride maybe about 2-3 hours off into Texas going east. And of course, the Border Patrol stops the bus. And they come on to check everybody's papers to see if they're from America, see if they're citizens and not illegals. And so I mean, it's a simple yes or no question. Are you from America? Are you from America? Are you from America? And if you're not from the US or whatever, they ask for your papers. Well, the lady, this beautiful ass lady, she couldn't provide the paperwork, nor did she understand what they were saying, so she couldn't have said yes or no. And her kid was in the back playing with other children from of another family, another Mexican family that were sitting a row and a seat next to me, and there was some guys, some white kids, and maybe a black guy on the side, whatever. But you know, the back had, you know, her kid there, and he was, I guess he was sleeping and whatnot, and nobody realized that Border Patrol took her off of the Greyhound and left the fucking kid. Terrible, had to be the scariest shit for the kid, because when he woke up, he was crying like a motherfucker. I'm talking about crying. And nobody said that, hey, her kid's here. But I guess that's because the family knew that that kid was going to where his father was. Well, when he woke up, kid was crying. And he was crying. None of the Mexican families that was halfway acquainted with this kid wanted to do anything. Guess who picked this kid up and rocked him to sleep? That's right. Yours truly. Yeah, so I rocked this kid to sleep, and like the white guy and the black dude on the side, they were talking shit. It's like, oh yeah, you kinda look like you too. Oh shit. You know, it's fucking with me. But the Mexican lady on the side of me who knew fucking English, so could have stopped the whole situation, but I guess that they knew the kid's purpose on the Greyhound was to get to the father, and maybe they had already known that Border Patrol was gonna stop the Greyhound and take the mother away, so they kind of kept quiet. Whatever. The lady said that she was so proud of me, and I felt good. I felt like an adult, you know? I felt really good that I could help a Mexican, because there was a point where black people needed help from other races, because, you know, just being black and being righteous and being law-abiding wasn't enough. And at this point in time, you know, we are a very corrupt place and a really hateful place. America ain't the America that I thought it would be when I was a child and would have grown up to see. But being a man and an adult, a human, matter of fact, being a black man, I just think that, you know, we're the protectors of the universe, really. That's some innate shit on the inside of me. I don't know where it's instilled from or where I picked it up from, but I truly think that we are the protectors of the universe. I'll talk about that in another video. But being a man, I definitely had to go and look out for somebody else that needed me at that time. I love Mexicans, you should too, and they all do the jobs that you wouldn't do. This is the Pro Show. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and subscribe, like, share this video, and I'm out this bitch. That was so racist.